It's something that we invented. No one else ever did this. Something that we did. And you can ask us anything. Whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want discussed, we'll do that. You can tweet me at Funny Danny, hop in the YouTube chat, call us at 800-636-1067, and Darius will get it going.
Here comes Grant and Danny's Tony's Mailbag. Here comes Grant and Danny's Tony's Mailbag.
First question via the tubes. Slizakt, our buddy David, who I believe is in New Hampshire, asks, Danny, if you get the gift of a $500,000 beach house or a $2 million lake house, which would you choose? So I'm assuming that I can't just turn around and sell them and then get what I want. You see what I'm saying? I'm assuming that like I've got to use it, live there, use it as my vacation home, etc. The answer is beach house. Lakes mean snakes. Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't live with them. I can't be around them. My one of my good buddies in high school, they had a place in just outside of Fredericksburg in Lake of the Woods. We go down there sometimes for ridiculous amounts of alcohol consumed as high school kids. Just so much drinking. I don't encourage it. I'm telling you what happened. But that all changed when I saw a snake. I can't have it. I cannot deal with them. I'm so afraid of them. They're so terrifying. I hate them so much. I would take the nubbier beach house over the $2 million lake house. Now, ideally, what I would do is I'd take the $2 million lake house, sell it, get whatever I could for it, and then buy a beach house. But I think that's cheating for the exercise. But I appreciate that question. Darius, go ahead, please.
Here comes Grant and Danny's Tony's Mailbag.
Let's go to Dennis in Herndon at 800-636-1067. Your question, sir, for Grant and Danny's Tony's Mailbag.
Thank you for taking my call. First of all, I got to say I love the draft. I think any of the choices were better than I think Heisey last year did green beans, if I recall correctly.
He did, yeah.
Anything's better than that. You know, I think he deserved a gasser for that one. But anyways, my question is, and I have a little bit of a dilemma. I was hoping you could give me advice.
Okay.
So I'm trying to plan a trip this fall, and I'm kind of narrowed it down to either Monday Night Football in Cincinnati or going to see my nephew play high school football down in Texas in his senior year.
So you basically have to choose between those two.
I have to choose between those two. I don't think I can spend the money to do both.
I got you. Dennis, I appreciate the phone call. Okay. This football team will still be playing in years. Your nephew will not. I think that's my answer. As much as I want people to go and care and give a damn about the team, you obviously do because you're weighing that decision. Go see your nephew play. Nobody ever said, man, I'm glad I never, spent time with the young people in my life. I'm glad I skipped out on that thing with my niece or my nephew. I'm glad I missed that recital. Go see him play, especially in Texas. You know what I mean? Where it's such a huge deal. The pageantry, the joy that you'll get from that. So I presume you're probably hanging out with either your in-laws or siblings of your own. Do that.
A stadium in Texas is probably bigger than Cincinnati Stadium. So I think he'd get a much better experience there.
Very good question, though, because we're hoping to take a couple road trips here with the G&D show. We're hoping to do a couple different things like that. I'm telling you, we're going to be in New Orleans, but I'm just saying we're going to do some stuff. Darius, go ahead, sing us in.
Here comes Grant and Danny's Tony's Mailbag.
And I believe you've got a question, Mr. Darius.
Yeah, I don't think there's a rule that says the producers can't ask questions to Grant and Danny. Right?
Let me look.
Is there a rule for that?
No, there's no rule. No.
There we go.
Yeah.
Right. Danny, you're a video gamer. Yes. I know you as a video gamer.
True.
I don't know you to be much of a sport video gamer.
Uh-oh.
It's something we don't really seem to see eye to eye on very much.
Yep.
But I want to know, in a couple of weeks, I believe it's July 16th is the release date for NCAA 25. Or I guess they don't call it NCAA anymore. They call it EA's
what do they call it?
They call it EA's College Football 25.
But we all know what we're talking about.
Yeah, of course. Everybody's in their feels because it's nostalgic. It's the first time the game's been back on console since I believe NCAA 14 is the last time they released a college football game. Danny, will you be indulging in EA Sports College Football 25.
I have a full plate. I've already mentioned this once on the program, and I apologize to everybody. The Elden Ring DLC came out last week. It's like a whole other Elden Ring, which is one of the biggest games ever, and it's incredible. Helldivers 2, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We're dealing with a lot of stuff here. My own kids, right? I listed them fourth. But I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it, Darius. I'm going to have to play it. Too many times in my dorm room. If you are a company and you can make men in their 40s feel like they're 10 through 20 again, you're going to make some money. And that's going to make me feel like I'm 19 in my dormitory again, running through people playing as Michigan. I take on all comers. This is my boy. He's really good at EA Sports College Football, whatever it was called, Is he? Have him sit down right next to me on the old PlayStation 2. About to get your ass taxed is what's going to happen. The tight end's open. You know how? I'm not sure either, but I throw it. Tutties. Wins. Building dynasties. This time I want to be an option quarterback. Fine, we'll do that. Now I want to drop back passer. Oh, I can recruit the whole nation? You're damn right, because I'm back to back natty champion. Yeah, we're going to have to do that again. Great question by Darius. Go ahead, sing us in.
Here comes Grant and Danny's Tony's Mailbag.
Connor in D.C., go ahead.
Third time caller, 19562.
Very good.
Is a taco a sandwich?
That's an unbelievable question. I'm going to take it off air here. Here we go. No. It's its own singular entity. The hot dog sandwich quandary that has captivated American debate. You can buy a pack of hot dogs. You can't buy a pack of tacos. You can get taco shells. A taco isn't a taco until you have something in the shell. You could have a stupid taco, just lettuce. You could have nothing but ground beef in your taco, and now it's a taco. The nature of the sandwich to me, meat, bread, cheese, and sauce. Right? Meat, bread, cheese, sauce. Other ingredients, ancillary, they're welcome. I love them. Some pepperoncinis. Different toppings. Olives. Whatever you got. Give me a muffalata with a little olive tapenade. Please and thank you. Give me some mayo. Give me mustard. Give me oil and vinegar. Give me salt, pepper, whatever. I don't believe a taco is a sandwich. I believe it's a taco. You see what I'm saying? I believe the nature of the taco, where you don't have two open ends. You have a hard taco shell or a soft taco shell that's a wrap. I don't think it's a sandwich. I don't think it's a sandwich. But that's a hard question. That's a great one. I could absolutely see a case for it being a sandwich. Because all the criteria of a sandwich, you've got your breading, presumably you've got your meat or your protein, you're going to have your cheese, and you're going to have your sauce. But then again, peanut butter and jelly is a sandwich. Doesn't have any meat in it. Have I just violated my own ordinance, my own definition? God, that's hard. Taco, not a sandwich, final answer. Darius, go ahead and sing us in.
Here comes Grant and Danny's Tony's Mailbag.
Brian Clare.
So this is kind of one of those debates that I think you might be having. You love sweet, but you also love salty.
Yep.
Sweet and salty together, amazing combo. But if you had to pick, which one are you going with for the rest of your life? Sweet or salty?
Salty.
Ooh.
I need it and I love it. I used to not care about sweets. Seriously, I'd be like, I'd rather have more chips, rather have more, bread, carbs, whatever. It wasn't until I started to have to worry about my diet, right, where my metabolism slowed down. And if I'm in the same room as a bagel, I gain 11 pounds. that I started to crave sweets more. When I deprive myself of those things that are sugary, even though they don't taste sugary, like a slice of white bread, you don't think of it as sugar, but it's got a ton of sugar-related stuff. Or I got rid of soda, or cut those other things out of my life. That's when I started to crave more and more sweets. I never cared. I'd rather have more chips. I still love salty foods, though. Salty's my answer. There, sing us in.
Here comes Grant and Danny's Tony's mailbag.
From Mama's Backhand, which is a great username, if I can say that. Would you rather endure a long, obnoxious travel situation to have the best meal with your first choice person, or would you endure a long, terrible meal with a bad person with a quick ride home? This person here gets me. They understand. I can't do the travel thing. I can't. I just get too worked up. I get too upset. I can't just let it happen. I've got no control. I hate being herded around. I hate being cramped in. I hate being scolded. I hate feeling like I'm imposing on people. I just can't. I've had plenty of meals with really annoying company, and I get to go home after. Give me that. Give me that. I'm too old, man. I can't do that travel thing. That's a great question. Great philosophical question. That's what this Grant and Danny's Tony's mailbag is all about. That's how we do it.